What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video, and today we're finna be getting into this video on, I think, Jose Guapo's father beat a body and a life sentence, got manslaughter. His son get picked up by the feds, and then he passes away not too long ago. So let's check it out.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Take zero emotion not to. Welcome to Perspective with Bank. Today I got my nigga in the building with me. The Shout John, OG Shouted John. What's up, my partner?
What's up, brother?
How you feeling?
Oh, man, super wonderful. Super wonderful.
Blessed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you came up on what side of town?
Actually, I came up in Atlanta. So not just a certain side of town, all of them.
Oh, okay.
Most of them, rather. You know what I'm saying? Carver Home, Bankhead, Boulevard, Pittsburgh, just
Atlanta.
yes,
The real Atlanta.
The real one.
Yeah.
The real one. When a nigga, I think it really went left when a nigga who's a natural born hustler turned into a junkie. I had a life sentence.
Yeah.
Which I think everybody fucking know now, cause shit just being said repeatedly. But yeah, I think that was my hearing the judge hit the gravel. And say you got life.
You done.
I think that's one of the worst feelings that anybody could feel.
It's fired in Atlanta. Police found a man's body along Booker Avenue in southwest
People
Atlanta.
just walking through
That's
the
not
tape?
too far from Pittman Park. Police are now working to find a suspect and a motive.
I'm the junior. I'm Markel Carter Jr. And I just want to say, I don't know if anybody noticed that my dad had a life sentence. So he had a murder dropped to a manslaughter and was able to come home off of that case. And we shared 20 years with him behind that case.
Fam, in this video, we highlight the life of a well-respected OG based out of the Atlanta, Georgia area. A man who been fighting for his life since the late 90s, in and out of prison, and managed to get life in his early 20s. Now, how he came home is crazy in itself, which we'll later go over in full detail. But this is a man who received a life sentence, got it overturned, and a week later got it reversed back to a life sentence. As mentioned, we cover his story, hear from his kids, a brief message from him, and see how he lost his life on Thanksgiving. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Here's a couple highlighted pictures back in the 70s in Atlanta, Georgia. Here's some children who were served ice cream and other goodies at a party in 1972, celebrating the 125th birthday of the city of Atlanta. Here go Peachtree Street in Midtown in 1977. This is the strip at Peachtree and 10th Street in Midtown Atlanta that became home to many runways in 1978. This right here is a picture of Central Park in 1979.
Bro, all this
that
stuff
same
look
year,
crazy, especially being from the city. Like, I lived on Peach Street, but more so like 17th Street, so just 7 blocks up, right across from Atlantic Station. And them condos right there, St. Midtown, you know what I'm saying? And the condos right there. This looks crazy. Because if you don't know, this is literally like, damn, this like
November,
5-10 minutes
who went
away.
by the name of Markel Cody was
From
born.
basically where he was
Markel
passed-
grew up
basically-
loving football.
Oh my God.
His mom had raised him. His dad was around, but unfortunately, according to him, fell victim to drugs in the streets. As Markel got older, by the early 90s, he had kids of his own. But at this point, he developed a nickname, Shawty Giant, OG Giant, by his reputation in the streets.
Take zero emotion not to. Welcome to Perspective with Bank. Today I got my nigga in the building with me. The Shout John, OG Shouted John. What's up, my partner?
But shortly after, on November 29th, 1996, Shawty John would catch a body in what he claimed was self-defense. Markel Cody was accused of taking the life of a man who went by the name of Clarence Weaver. But he didn't get indicted until the following year. A Fulton County grand jury had indicted Cody on June 17, 1997, on charges of malice murder, felony murder, and aggravated assault. He ended up taking it to trial. In February of 1998, his trial would start. Shawty John testified in his case. A year later, hear from him in an interview on why But according to court documents, Shorty John was a drug dealer, and the victim, he was trying to get some work. When suddenly they got into an argument. Shorty John had shot the victim in the leg. The victim ended up dying 5 days.
I ain't gonna cap though. He shot him in the leg and he died. It probably was self-defense though, because once we get to the situation, doing what we doing, you know the prices, I know the prices. You know what you asked for, I know what money I'm supposed to be getting. It shouldn't be no back and forth. The money should be good. I should be able to count the money. Once the money good, you get the product. What is we arguing for? If the weight is there, the money need to be there.
Later, once again identified as Clarence Weaver, may he rest in peace, and love and condolences to his family. Now, Shorty John testified that the victim was reaching for a gun when Shorty John shot in self-defense. Shorty John also called 4 witnesses, who also testified that the victim had a gun. However, no gun was found on the victim or near the scene. The trial lasted 3 days, and on February 20th, 1998, the trial court sentenced Cody to life in prison for felony murder.
Damn.
Shorty John filed the motion for a new trial on March 5th, 1998, and the trial court granted the motion on March 26, 1999. The trial court vacated the order granting a new trial and instead entered an order denying the motion for new trial following the dismissal of his untimely appeal. But 5 years later, things were changed for Shorty John. He sought an out-of-time appeal, which the trial court granted on February 23rd, 2004.
Because you got to think about it, right? Let's just say that the transaction, whatever happened, dude was reaching for a gun, you shoot him. It probably took less than 5 minutes. And in 3 days, they'll give you a life sentence and take your life away. That's crazy.
The notice of appeal on March 15th, 2004, and the case was docket in the court on April 15th, 2004, and submitted for decision without oral argument on June 7th, 2004. Now, essentially, they overturned the charges, but a week later, during a rebuttal hearing, they overturned it again, back to a life sentence. And check out Shorty John emotions as he described it when hearing he got life once again. But still, things worked in Shorty John's favor because he managed to come home in 2007.
What was that like for you the day that the judge said life?
And you know what, to be honest with you, sweetheart, it's spooky when I think about it, because now I done overcame it now. But you know, it's a difference when a person actually hear or see your life flash over your eyes. Hear through your ears or flash over your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
So you heard like how people say they saw their life flash.
I heard it.
You heard your life.
Yeah, and that's all I can remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it sounds almost. It's almost more critical than a pistol being shot. Seeing it,
right?
Because it's the judge got to hit the gavel. If I'm pronouncing that right.
You said the right gavel.
Yeah, hit that and life. So now you got to digest that, because you don't really know what that means off the top. Because at that time I'm still young.
How old were you?
I think I was 20-something. I think I was 20-something. Yeah, I think I was 20-something. My kids
I ain't gonna lie. God forbid, knock on wood, judge ever hit a gavel and give a nigga life, boy, I'ma know how old I was for sure. I was 22 years old, 200 days, 9 hours, 36 minutes, and 45 seconds old when he said that. I would know for sure. Whew. But that is kind of deep. I heard my life flash before my eyes before I seen it.
When I got locked up, like I think my kid was real young when I got locked up.
Yeah.
I think I was 20-something.
Okay. And that day, like when you went back to your cell, what did you think?
Man, the worst part was it wasn't even the cell part. It was the bus ride back from the courthouse to the jail. Because what you're doing is you're witnessing a place that you might not even be able to get a chance to see in a long, long time, which was downtown.
Right.
So you ride through, you're going back to the county, but you're looking at stuff that
in a different light.
Man, all you can say to yourself is, man, I don't know when I'm gonna see this again. So really it was more so silence. It wasn't really, to answer your question, it wasn't really no talking. It was more so, it was a lot of chatter around me.
Right.
Niggas was talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Was zoned in.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there, you know? I'm just sitting there right there just looking. Because that's all I could do, you know what I'm saying? Because I, like I said, it hadn't really, you know, I hadn't figured out, not so much figured out, I just hadn't
That boy had an outer body
adapted
experience.
to what
like,
just had happened, you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
I
Yeah.
would do the same
More so
thing,
like,
bro. I'm
you
not
know,
gonna cap, bro. I would
life,
just be like,
I
what
mean,
the fuck?
went to
Like,
court,
this shit
went to
real.
trial, lost, come back to court, get a life sentence, and now you're back on the bus, go back to the county.
jail. Yeah. So what made you go to trial? Because most people, you know, the DA and them come with them stories and they tell you you're gonna get this gonna happen. You'll never see the day of light.
Man,
so a lot of people will cop out and take a plea.
To be honest with you, my case was different. I pretty much had to go to trial after I changed my plea. Believe it or not, I'm crazy. I'm a little crazy. You know, believe it or not. And this,
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm having a crazy amount of deja vu right now. And I'm struck. I'm lost. Like, I hear him. I hear what he said. I'm paying attention. But it's like, I don't know.
true story.
Yeah.
The dude that tried to flip on me, I peeped he was over in one of those cells, but he was on a federal case. So I already knew that it ain't even no reason for him to be here, other than if he's trying to be
Cooperate with the
them.
government.
He's
Yeah.
fed.
and they got him separated. So when I come down, we line up, we coming down, we walking. I see him, he wave at me. I wave back at him a little bit. Then I look at him, but he don't even know I already had my discovery package, and I saw that he was with. So when he waved at me, I waved back at him.
Oh, he got told on.
And I said, well, I know what you over here to do. And he was like, what you talking about? I said, don't worry about it, though. I said, before I let you sink me, nigga, I sank myself. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
I said, before I let you sink me and get away, I sank myself. So I called my attorney, told my attorney, hey, look, come here. Excuse me again. I said, see, this faggot ass nigga don't want to do his time, but he gonna have to.
Yeah.
Because they ain't gonna need his testimony against
testimony
me.
more.
Because I'm gonna tell him I did.
Yeah.
So I switched my plea. It was the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Because they really didn't have no whole lot of evidence on me. So I switched my plea. I told my attorney, I said,
Wait,
look here,
what?
just go up there and tell them, instead of me saying I didn't do it, I did it, but it was self-defense. It was the dumbest shit in the world. Excuse my camera. It was the dumbest shit in the world, but I'm just built like that. I told you I try to stay solid. Like, I'm just letting Buddy know, like, you're not getting out on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm one of them one, like, it sound crazy, it sound dumb, but as I'm sitting right here thinking about it, I would be on that too. I'm not finna let you sit right here and give me a life sentence to get out of your case. Yeah, I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that. No, ain't no way. And they gonna have to, but even though he's still saying self-defense, it kind of changes a lot of things. The state has to prove different aspects. Somebody can't come and just say, oh yeah, he killed him, I seen him do it. Okay, but it's still a self-defense aspect. And basically, what I feel like, well, what he just explained to us is like, I would sink myself before I let you sink me. That's fact. You're not finna get off, like, because I look at that as like, coming from the city, bro, it's a thing about like people getting over on you. You feel me? Like, and I don't know about this anywhere else, but I know for sure about Atlanta. I'm going to get over on you before you allowed to get over on me. So you think that you finna come in here, point a finger at me and get off, or get some time knocked off on my dime? It ain't gonna happen like that. You ain't finessing me out no bread. out my time, out nothing. Ain't no finessing going on if I ain't the one doing the finessing. I ain't going like that. I feel where he coming from. Cause I done been in some situations, not no life sentence type shit, but I done been in some situations where it's like, I'd rather make no money than let you get over on me. Or I'd rather lose everything that we got going on right now and this shit burn up in flames before I let you get over on me on anything. I just can't go. You feel me? And especially when you know somebody trying to finesse or trying to get over on you, it do something to me. It do something to me. I be like, I peep. I'm on game. I already know. So shit, like, it's really fuck you, but I can't show my hand and let you know that I know what's going on, or else you gonna start trying to move how you think I want you to move. That's gonna make me change my ways. It ain't going like that, bruh. We gonna send this motherfucker up. That's what we gonna do.
You're not getting out on me. I don't know what else gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting out on me.
Yeah,
Now,
I
before
see
we
what he's
continue,
saying.
we
It took me a little time to process it, but like, bro,
podcast.
you're not
You guys
getting
wanna
over
check
on
the
me. That's
entirety
really what it
that
is.
interview out, you guys should go over there and do something.
Man, we
3
ain't
years
doing
later,
that.
Markel Cody Jr., a.k.a. Jose Guapo, will start making some rounds in the hip-hop game, alongside the Migos, Skipper the Flipper, and many more.
We don't give a damn. Man, if I'm with you, run it up. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? The fuck is you talking about? Just for us not going nowhere where I weigh one. Nah, niggas say like, if you ain't been over there, if I been over there, then where I'm still at. I ain't going nowhere new, bro. My bitches, I'm just
What's crazy is there was a time period where everybody who they showing us right now was hotter than Migos, hotter than Lil Baby, hotter than all these folk, man. Like, this was like Atlanta. Like, Young Scooter, Rich Homie Quan, that was the old Quan. You know what I'm saying? Before the veneers, and you know what I'm saying? Jose Guapo, when he was QC, like, I was in middle school at the time.
Now, Jose Guapo was just one of many Shorty Giant talented kids. But like they say, all good things don't last forever. Now 52 years old, Shorty Giant will have his last Thanksgiving after being gunned down in his home. Thanksgiving night, Atlanta Police Department have responded to a person shot call on the 1100 block of Booker Avenue in Southwest Atlanta. When they arrived on the scene, officers found 52-year-old Markel Cody shot. When medical personnel responded to the scene and assessed the victim, it was determined he passed away on the scene. May he rest in peace and level condolences to his family.
In Atlanta, police found a man's body along Booker Avenue in Southwest Atlanta. That's not too far from Pittman Park. Police are now working to find a suspect and a
week later, December 5th, 2024, Markel Cody family will host his funeral, and his son, Markel Cody Jr., a.k.a. Jose Guapo, had this to say.
I'm the junior. I'm Markel Cody Jr. And I just want to say, I don't know if anybody noticed that my dad had a life sentence. So he had a murder dropped to a manslaughter and was able to come home off of that case. And we shared 20 years with him behind that case. We was told a life sentence. We didn't know we was going to see our dad again or not. So just to have that blessing of them 20 years, I really appreciate that. And also, what was brought to my attention is that he did his job as far as his kids. He did what every father want to do. See their kids grow up, strengthen up, and start their own family and blossom together.
But you got to think about it right now. Obviously, people going to be like, well, you did what you did. You got yourself in your situation, X, Y, Z, right? Jose Guapo right now, from my knowledge, is still fighting his drug case that could see him go down for some years. While you out on bond doing what you doing, you still gotta find a way to maintain. You know them people got an eyeglass on you. Somebody killed your father in his home. I ain't gonna lie. depending on how much time I'm looking at with these drugs already, boy, somebody might get slain. I can't lie, bro. I
did that.
got pressure from the
Shaw
judicial
John
system,
did
pressure
that.
from the streets.
And I'm forever grateful.
And now you got the pressure that somebody
And
killed
I'm
your
make
pops
sure
just
by
walking
being
around.
your junior that I'm gonna take your name worldwide. I don't care. I'm gonna just start saying it. Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, Markel Carter Jr. I just want to thank everybody for coming out, all the family, the friends, everybody, man. Y'all know it's real love on this end. We very family oriented. It's like we've been taking hit after hit, back to back, but guess what? We ain't gonna question God. We're gonna push forward, and we're gonna make sure we stand tall, and we're gonna hold it down for each other, because that's how we was raised. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all have a good day after this funeral.
That's tough, bro.
Damn, Bob. I'm not really one public speaker, so y'all bear with me. I just want to thank y'all for coming out, showing the love and support for my father. You know, one of the things that me and him talked about a lot was, you know, when he get in his feelings, he'll call me. You know, don't nobody love me no more. Don't nobody got no respect no more. I ain't messing with nobody. I'm like, Pop, man, these folk, man, with you, man, you just tripping, man. You know.
As we head out of here, Markel Cody, rest in peace. Clarence Weaver, rest in peace. Love and condolences to both of you guys' families. Fam, this was the story of a well-respected.
Now, me, I don't necessarily believe in karma as much as I believe in God. You feel me? And unless it's a real serious situation, as in some self-defense, I feel like what goes around comes around, and that may be seen as karma in your eyes, but not necessarily all the way to me. But that's just something to put out there. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Get in that comment box. Tell me how you felt about this video. It's your boy Key checking in, checking out. This one's a little bit different, you know. And I feel like I seen this man and had a conversation with him somewhere in the city, which is why I feel like it's a little bit different. But that's nor here nor there. You know, that's maybe just something I'm maybe just thinking too deep. You feel me? I'll go.